Alright, my peoples, what's good? It's your boy DJ Fanatic at soundsforproducers.com. Shout out to all my producers out there, my music makers, also my artists as well, / producers. It's all good. You're in the music game, man. It's all good. We're doing the same thing. If you haven't subscribed, please click that sub button. Definitely appreciate the new subscriptions I got on this channel. And also, give it a thumbs up if you're feeling anything. And also comment, man. Let me know what you think of what I'm doing. And hopefully these videos are helping. And I've been checking lately. It's been forever since I've done a beat breakdown or live beat making video on this channel, man. Thank you for those that are really feeling the Samsung monitor unboxing that you probably saw me getting all crazy and excited about, and also for those that like the newer one of the workstation, my new studio furniture that I got. So just making upgrades, man, and definitely making a lot of music and just moving further in my career, and I can't be any more grateful. I'm so grateful for these milestones I make and reach. And also just on that note, make sure you always set goals for yourself and stay consistent and true to yourself. When you're BSing and you're not moving forward and you're not trying to reach it for real, you know what I mean, because you're distracted or you lose that inspiration or whatever. So I can talk forever, as you can see in all whatever videos I have. I think 300 videos, but it's been forever since I did a video. I feel really bad on this channel. And well, I did one like a couple weeks ago, but this one, this is more to show you the background of what I've been doing. And you notice there's actually loops in this one, and I usually don't do beat breakdowns or whatever, but I think I'm gonna break down most of my beats just to give you some inspiration. This one is super simple. That's why I'm giving this long intro, because I made this so fast, it's crazy. But the sounds that I have, I made it extra easy, and I needed to make a deadline. And also I was just vibing out, man. I didn't even care the sounds I was using or whatever. So anyway, of course, there's tons of loops in the description. There's all the gear that I use, even that big ass monitor I have. There's, what else is there? The studio desk, I think that's in there. But also my interface, my laptop, all that stuff you'll see right in the description, all those links. And there's a free, shout out to the BeatStars fam, there's a free month to BeatStars. You can click that link or use that code. You get a free pro account, the top tier account. And also there is, what else is in there? A free loop pack for you, so you can click on that and you can grab that as well. So let me break down a beat. The first thing I started with right here, as you can see, is a what do you call it? It's an obvious loop. This one I got, let's see, let me just solo it, and I'll play a little bit of it, and that way I don't get like a copyright claim or whatever. But check it out. This is the actual loop that I started out with. Here it is. My bad, I forgot I got all this mastering on, so let me turn that off. And usually you notice the loop is 91 BPM, and that's what the key tempo I decided to keep it in, and just match the tempo to the loop or whatever. Did I do anything with that loop that much? I just pitched it up a couple semitones, and I used stretch just in case I wanted to change the tempo later. That's good to change this mode, because when you change the tempo, it'll automatically stretch horizontally based on the tempo. So next thing I added was like a cool melody in the background, just to kind of accent it a little bit. Up an octave. And I think there's a little variation there, but notice how that's just a real cool melody underneath it, and it came out dope. Here it is together. Vibes. the picture. So with that, that particular sound was in Silent, and I didn't even remember. I haven't used Silent in a while, man. That's the LD Discopolis, and it's a real cool sound that I found in there that was dope. So anyway, it has like this retro vibe. The next thing that I added was I think it's Arcade I used just to add like something underneath there. So check it out. Whoa. Yo, that was a really cool bass line I found in Arcade, and I feel so bad because I made this beat so quick. And I think, you know what, I'm just like all producers, I'm a perfectionist, and we like to just keep tweaking and tweaking and tweaking. And this one I made like in a half an hour because there was so much cool stuff happening already in the elements that I chose. And you know, I might get some hate on this video because obviously I didn't do that much to the beat, but you know, at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter, does it? Because it sounds dope in the end, and you know, an artist is feeling it, you know, they perform on it, the song blows up. Only producers really care how it was made, you know what I mean? And artists don't care, like, yo, is that Arcade you use? You know what I'm saying? They don't care. And I battled with this for a long time, and I'm like, yo, I don't use loops, I don't use melodies or whatever. I make everything by scratch. Yo, that's cool, but at the same time, you know, the average listener doesn't care. Only us producers, you know what I'm saying? Maybe we can get on a live and have that good conversation or whatever. But anyway, so the next thing I added was another Arcade. I think it was like another slight melody. So check it out. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna solo that. Listen. Crazy. So those are those 4 elements right there, and you notice there's a lot going on. You know, there's a lot of melodies going on. So the next thing, I don't know what this is. This is on track 5. Track 5 was a brass. So that was, I think, just a random brass sound that I found, and notice it's in audio, so I just dropped it in there, and I don't know if I pitched it, but here it is with the brass. Wow, that's crazy. Somehow I found a brass that matched the key, and I just clicked through a bunch of different sounds that I have, and that one just stuck crazy, and it really brought out this beat. So that is almost all the elements. And lastly, it was just some crazy drums that I found somewhere that I had, and it's an actual full drum loop. I feel bad for doing this video, but just wanted to show you a different style of, you know, me putting together a lot of this stuff just haphazardly, you know, and sometimes you come up with some crazy stuff. And I thought this drum loop actually worked really well with this entire ensemble, like all the other sounds. And you know what? There's hella drum sounds in our Drums for Madness pack. There's just so much in there, and there's so many beats I made with drum loops. So don't knock it. The only thing is, you know, when it comes to exporting the stems, you can't separate it once it's already together. So, you know, that's why we also have separate. We have the entire drum loop together, and also every separate element, basically the stems of the drum loops. So that way you can, when you sell the stems or whatever, you can provide that to the customer. And you also have variation for making different things with beats. So you basically have more content to create what you want. And I totally feel you, man, because I'm a producer, so I understand that. So here it is with the drums, son. Come on, man, you hear what I'm doing? So last but not least was like It's a hit, so check it out. So it's like, let me do track 7. And make sure you pitch them with the key of the beat so it sounds cool. And it's usually the tonic, the root note of the scale. That usually works. And I think let me see what I did with that. Is it? Yeah, see? So what I did, why is that there? For that, so notice it's F minor, I think, and I have it's probably tuned to key of C. And all you do is pick which octave you like. I could have did 2, but I like that low octave with this because it's like barely noticeable. So there it is. Got some, the song format. You can kind of play around with that and make up your own thing. But just wanted to go over each element, and also mixing wise, I didn't do anything too crazy, mostly just EQ and everything. Shout out to Kyle Beats, man. I used your drip plugin and did something cool with the lead. And actually, let's solo the lead and let's see how it sounds without any plugins. Pretty cool. And this is with the EQ that I did, cut the lows, and also use drip. So it kind of pushes it back a little bit and adds a little bit of reverb and some effects there. What else did I do? We got EQ, just EQ. Most of it is what they call is subtractive EQing. And you got a little reverb on this lead. I don't know what this was. Oh, it's this one. So I wanted to have like some space with that one, so this is without. It already has like a little bit of reverb, but I added some more and cleaned up the lower frequencies. See, and the brass, what was that? Oh, I added fruity chorus, so I wanted to sound fuller. So here's the brass. And use reverb there as well. This is without. A big difference. And the chorus settings, you can kind of mess around with this. I think I use this preset. If you right click here, you find some presets. I did default, and I just changed, I think, the delay here. What else did I think I raised the depth, but you can do different stuff and just experiment until it sounds the way you want. And for the drums, being that it was an entire drum loop, I was being lazy. I hate saying lazy though, because I don't know, I was in the zone. I was just plugging stuff. I was like, yeah, this came out crazy. So anyway, for the drums, here we go. Hey, hey, hey. Oh man, those joints are hitting. So what did I do? I cut the highs because it had like this fizz I didn't like over the top. I use Sound Goodizer for compression and maximizing a bit. It's basically just compressor and sausage fattener. So I use 2 compressors to get that punch. Let's do it without the plugins. This is without effects. Sounds pretty good, but this is after. You hear me. You hear what I'm doing. So, I don't know what that was at the end. 100 racks. What the hell was that? I don't even have a channel 8. So it looks like I had something and deleted it. So whatever. So, let's get all these up. I don't even think anything's there. So let me play a little bit of the intro into the chorus and some of the verse so you can vibe out and hear what the beat is. And I get a lot of producers that are artists as well, or just artists stumbling on my channel here. If you interested in the actual beat, holler at me or drop a comment, and I try to get back to the comments as quick as I can, and I'll drop the link to the beat. Of course, DJ Fanatic Beats everywhere, man. So But this is, more for producers right now, just to show you my back end way of making the beats. So check it out. Let's get it. Let's get it. Got the vibe. Staying alive, verse 1. Got the vibe. You like that pause? You know who you are. I said, we rockin'. We ain't stopping. We rockin'. Ayy. With the funky sound. Keep on doing it. Hey. So you get the idea. I pulled this up because I forgot to go over the mastering. I use Isotope mostly. I use Neutron 2. I have 3 now. I know this is a older beat, but it'll pull up what I use during the beat. So whatever. I usually use Track Assistant, and it helped me with different. It's crazy looking at the older format. It's crazy. But it picks like all these different modules, and also each module has tons of settings and parameters. And you can get totally minuscule in this and lost in all the settings, but it gives you a really good starting point to make your music sound dope. And I had to turn these off because of the processing, and I'm recording a video, so there's a lot going on. And tonal balance control definitely helps with like balancing your EQ based on their you can also do reference based on, there's tons of different targets. So like for instance, I usually use bass heavy, but now there's like tons of different presets based on so many algorithms, so it's crazy what you can do now. I'm not going to get too deep into mastering because that's just a whole nother thing. You can always just slap like a limiter and compressor on there, maximizer, whatever comes with your program. The Fruity Maximizer, you can do all that. But I really like Isotope's products, so maybe I can get affiliate link for y'all, maybe. So anyway, that is the end of this video, and hopefully you found something cool in here. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, give it a like, drop a comment, holla at me. If you want to show love, say what's up, whatever. Again, and also if you haven't subscribed, click the sub button to show your support. I know a lot of y'all watch the videos, and also on the help video of me trying to help you get your FL Studio working, because I had the same issue. And yeah, just show your support by subscribing. There's tons of people watching, but you don't hit that sub button, you know what I mean? But anyway, thank you for all those that do, and also click the bell as well so you're alerted to more new videos on the channel. Much love. I'll catch you next time. Peace.